everyone, and welcome to another XTIVIA Snacktime snippet. Today we'll be taking a look at XTIVIA's MuleSoft solutions to learn a little bit more about how we leverage MuleSoft to streamline integration across cloud and legacy systems. From API-led strategies and managed services to some examples of real-world results. So let's dive in.
Welcome, curious minds. Today we're embarking on a deep dive. We're looking at that journey from just raw data to genuinely actionable insight. Because, it's one thing to collect information, it's quite another to truly understand it, harness its power, especially when it's all locked up in different places.
Indeed. And in this age of just overwhelming data, the real challenge isn't simply gathering more.
Right.
It's connecting those pieces. It doesn't matter if they're sitting in some, sprawling old legacy system or a brand new cloud app. It's about turning that fragmentation into something unified, something strategic.
And that transformation, that's exactly what we're digging into today. We've got a stack of insights here on XTIVIA's MuleSoft solutions. We want to look at how they help organizations really capture the power of their information.
Yeah.
So we'll unpack their expertise, their approach, maybe touch on some really interesting real-world examples.
Okay.
Our mission really is to show you how that kind of comprehensive platform integration fundamentally changes how businesses can operate.
Exactly. This isn't just about, connecting point A to point B. It's about creating a unified lens.
It's a unified lens.
Yeah, something that drives real business agility and, crucially, measurable outcomes.
Okay, so let's start with XTIVIA's expertise with MuleSoft. One thing that really jumped out from our sources, their team. Over 20 certified professionals. And get this, a combined 326 years of experience across 8 industries. That's a staggering amount of time spent, in the trenches.
It is. And what's fascinating there isn't just the raw number, impressive as it is. It's what that depth of experience actually enables.
Right. What does it mean in practice?
Well, it speaks to a really profound capability across the full MuleSoft lifecycle.
Yeah.
We're talking designing robust APIs, setting up enterprise service buses, which are sort of like the data highways.
Okay.
And seamlessly integrating really complex cloud and legacy systems. Plus, they're establishing these crucial integration centers for enablement.
Centers for enablement. What's that?
Basically, they train and empower the client's internal teams so they can build and manage their own integrations more effectively down the line. It's about building foundational, reusable assets, not just, one-off fixes.
Ah, I see. So it's sustainable.
Exactly. And it's not just about setting things up and walking away. Our sources highlight their 24/7 managed support.
Right. That caught my eye, too. So they commit to the long haul, ensuring everything keeps running smoothly long after the initial setup.
Yeah. And if we connect that to the bigger picture, their managed services are ITIL-based.
ITIL. Okay, the industry standard framework.
Precisely. So it means they follow a structured approach for IT service management, applying best practices consistently. They're proactive, continuous monitoring, detailed reporting, all governed by SLAs and KPIs.
So ensuring ongoing performance and value, not just firefighting when things break.
You got it. It's about preventing problems in the first place.
Okay, so the true impact of all this, it really comes alive in the real-world examples, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Let's take the insurance sector. We saw one case, a workers' compensation client. They were grappling with really long waits for claim payouts.
Yeah. Common problem.
All because of manual inspections and these clunky point-to-point system integrations. Just a spaghetti mess, basically, where changing one thing risks breaking 10 others.
Right. That point-to-point stuff makes change incredibly difficult. Their core challenge, as I understand it, was a lack of unified services and no central way to manage their partners.
So what did XTIVIA do?
Well, they use MuleSoft to integrate the client's Guidewire Claim Center. That's a big claims management system with DataRobot, which is an AI and machine learning platform.
Bringing AI into the claims process.
Exactly. Leveraging AI for predictive analytics right within their claims workflow. They build out an enterprise service catalog, basically a central library of reusable digital building blocks, and expose these services as APIs.
Meaning other internal teams could easily plug into these automated functions?
Precisely. Reuse, not rebuild.
And the payoff, what were the results?
Significant, apparently. Faster claim closure times, centralized partner management, and just one streamlined team handling these enterprise-level services. It turned a slow, fragmented process into a real strategic advantage.
Freeing up resources, improving customer trust. Makes sense.
Then there's another compelling case, a major car rental agency. Huge company, over 1,800 different applications.
Wow, 1,800.
Yeah. And their traditional ways of integrating things were just a massive bottleneck. It was preventing new feature rollouts, really hindering their ability to adapt quickly.
They just couldn't keep up with how fast the digital landscape was changing.
Not at all. So XTIVIA stepped in with what's called an API-led connectivity strategy.
Oh, API-led, okay.
Yeah, it's a strategic approach. It's not just about connecting systems point to point. It's about creating these reusable building blocks. Think of them like digital Legos that you can quickly snap together for new features or services.
Okay, like Legos. I like that analogy.
So they integrated legacy systems and deployed these new APIs to MuleSoft Cloud Hub, which is MuleSoft's cloud-based integration platform.
And that architecture, backed by certified developers and that 24/7 support we mentioned,
provided a truly scalable, future-proof solution. The outcome: significant business agility. They could roll out new capabilities much, much faster than before.
That's huge in a competitive market like car rentals.
Absolutely. And then there's one more, a retail client.
Okay.
They have this critical need for ultra-low latency data movement, like really fast data transfer between their on-premise systems and the cloud.
But their existing tools couldn't handle the sheer volume and speed, right? Problems with load balancing, fault tolerance under pressure, that sort of thing.
Exactly. They needed a platform that was elastic, one that could handle huge volumes and high-velocity data, especially during peak times.
So what was the fix?
XTIVIA provisioned a MuleSoft API platform, but crucially, they put it in a secure demilitarized zone, a DMZ.
Ah, the secure buffer network.
Right. And they routed traffic through an F5 load balancer. This setup ensured both security and the efficient handling of these massive data volumes. They developed APIs specifically for complex order flows that spanned multiple cloud destinations.
And the payoff for retail, what did this enable?
This new platform allowed them to drive retail innovation at incredible scale and speed. It directly supported critical new services like curbside pickup, which became essential during the pandemic.
Wow, yeah, that was critical.
And it gave them a truly elastic platform for handling massive order surges during peak seasons, like holidays.
So these examples really highlight the range of impact. What does this all mean then, bringing it back to the listener?
Well, we've seen how XTIVIA's MuleSoft solutions enable everything from, say, master data management to real-time data visualization. It ensures businesses can unify communications, increase data exchanges right across their organizations.
What's really fascinating here, I think, is how connecting every enterprise application doesn't matter if it's on-premise or cloud-based drives, that kind of agility we saw.
Right. And it raises an important question, doesn't it? If organizations can automate complex processes like claims adjustments or manage partners centrally, or even spin up critical new services like curbside pickup practically overnight during a crisis.
Yeah.
Well, what potential does that reveal for how you listening might view and connect data in your own world?
It really does make you think about all the untapped insights, all that potential just sitting there waiting to be unlocked. Something to definitely mull over. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Please come back for another XTIVIA Snack Time snippet in the near future, and have a great rest of your day.